And, yeah, the whole world is headed towards crises right now.
I apologize. I just have an ambulance passing by.
Can't understand you, but go ahead.
I think it's thanks to you, though, that they have to at least basically start these kind of aggressions now and not try and pull another 9/11, because there's too many people that have woken up now thanks to efforts like yours and a lot of others. But they can't get away with this. We're not going to tolerate another inside job. I mean, I'm about ready to pack it in myself, Alex.
Well, I hope I hear you. I hope they don't stage some new event to get us into war with Iran. I mean, now they're going to have 4 aircraft carrier groups there. They're sending 2 more, talking about attacking them during October. I mean, this is insane. Meanwhile, Pakistan's been given nukes by our criminal government. Thank you so much, Kevin. Let's talk to Josh in North Carolina. You're on the air worldwide, Josh.
Hey, Alex. Good to talk to you. So I have a couple points I'd like to raise. Had some discussions with some friends of mine in the intelligence community, and some of the things I'd like to raise. First off, some of the reasons I've heard for why they did this is to test the Russian, force them to test their Russian response. A couple other interesting points. Since the fall of the Soviet Union, they've been quite successful in Russia in weeding out a lot of the CIA agents from higher places within their government.
Also, it's turned out a bunch of the oligarchs they've arrested that stole all of Russians' wealth after it fell, turns out are British or Rothschild agents, according to the Times of London.
Exactly. Right. So from what I have been told and what I understand at this point, they have a better idea of what we are capable of than we do them. The other point that this
I mean, we keep using the term we. It's not our government. It's not our military anymore. It's been used to preemptively attack Russia, and they think the American people are so dumb, they tell us Russia did this.
Exactly, which is really, really sad. Agreed there.
Yeah, that's the big story here, is that I talk to the public everywhere, and they think Russia attacked out of a clear blue sky.
No, I've run into quite a few people. I've even actually run into somebody who thought it was the state of Russia, like you've joked about. So I was appalled.
The state of Georgia, you mean?
Exactly.
Oh, sorry. You ran into someone that thought the Russians had attacked America?
Yeah, they did. It was.
Was it Miss
funny.
South Carolina?
I'm in North Carolina. So
no, but I mean, remember her? Let's pull up Miss South Carolina. Pull her up where she just doesn't even know what side of the planet she's on. Well, no, I mean, that's what's happening. Meanwhile, it's also a diversion, launched during the Olympics, a diversion for the attack on Iran.
That's exactly the point I was about to bring up. They're hoping that they can possibly divert Russian attention away from the attack that is about to occur in Iran, which, in my opinion, is a very stupid gamble and may very well, like you've mentioned, lead to World War III.
Well, I hear you, and I appreciate your call. I mean, I've got the mainstream news here with the Russian foreign minister threatening military action against Western Europe and the United States. In fact, let me just dig it out here. Russia threatens military response to U.S. missile defense deal. When you read into, there's a bunch of reports going back over the last 6 months where they keep saying it, including using their nuclear arsenal. But, hell, the neocons don't care. Here's...
Recent polls have shown a fifth of Americans can't locate the U.S. on a world map. Why do you think this is?
I personally believe that U.S. Americans are unable to do so because some people out there in our nation don't have maps, and I believe that our education, such as in South Africa and the Iraq, everywhere such as, and I believe that they should, our education over here in the U.S. should help the U.S. or should help South Africa and should help the Iraq and the Asian countries, so we will be able to build up our future for our children.
And listen, we make fun of her. That's the average American. And I told you, I mean, I've seen websites and news reports, they think Russia attacked Georgia. Not only was it not Russia that attacked Georgia and the Caucasus, they're on the Black Sea. They're on the eastern side of the Black Sea bordering Russia. But they believe Georgia, with Georgia peaches, in the south was attacked. Robert E. Lee, all that stuff. And, I mean, you can't help them. They think George Bush is a conservative, Barack Obama's a good guy.
Well, Alex, there's different levels of propaganda for everybody. For instance, the John Edwards story was really big to try to get the politicos away from this story of Russia attacking Georgia, Georgia really attacking Russia.
I heard hardcore, quote, patriot shows Friday, they weren't even covering this in Georgia.
Yeah, it's insane.
They were talking about he had sex with some woman.
And on the other level, for the even dumbed down masses, even more dumbed down, it's Bernie Mac and now Isaac Hayes have died, 2 celebrities. So there's 2 celebrity deaths this week. The media will run with that all
Friday night,
week.
you saw it on Yahoo. You showed me at the office. The top stories were John Edwards, celebrity hairdos, and the car wreck, day 3 of the guy in Batman.
Yes, yeah, Morgan Freeman. That's right. He was in a car wreck. They love this filtered celebritainment news that just mesmerizes people.
Well, folks, the country is in trouble when the United States-backed forces, now they're reporting dead U.S. troops, attack Russia, premeditated out of a clear blue sky, terrorist attack, and they just tell you that it's the other way around. We're going to start the next hour. We'll get to many other people that are patiently holding. 877-590-5525. 877-590-5525. Locally in Central Texas, if you're listening to us on the mothership station, News Radio 590 KLBJ, it's 836-0590. Our websites are Infowars.com and PrisonPlanet.com. Film director Jason Burns is my guest. His new film, Fabled Enemies, comes out September 1st. Stay with us.